Unit 8, Lesson 1, Listen and Speak. Sophie is visiting her aunt and uncle and her cousins Ed and Will. They have just had dinner.
Mum, don't worry about the washing up. The three of us can do it.
Oh, thanks. I must say I'm really tired. It was a long day at work.
Right, I'll do the washing up.
Then I'll do the drying.
And I'll do the putting away.
Do you two do housework a lot?
Yes, we often help around the house. It's partly because Mum and Dad have to work so hard at our little shop.
When they're very busy, we do as much as we can.
What about you?
Yes, I often help too. I often do the vacuuming and I sweep the kitchen floor too. And if Mum is very tired, I make dinner for the family.
Do you have to make your bed? I always have to do that. Mum gets angry if I forget.
Oh, yes. I've always had to do that and tidy up my room since I was small.
I usually help Dad too when he washes the car.
I don't have to do that, but I sometimes clean the windows.
And I always have to take out the rubbish. That's one of my jobs.
The problem is that there's so much homework from school too. Life sometimes seems too busy.
Unit 8, Lesson 2, Listen and Read. At 8 a.m.
Can you come home early, Mum? It's your birthday.
Sorry, Ed, but we're open till 7 tonight. And I must go now, I'm late.
Bye. That's sad.
And when she gets home, she'll start cooking and cleaning.
And she'll be too tired for her presents.
Well, if we do the cooking and cleaning, she'll be free to relax.
Good idea, but we can't cook.
Well, if you do the other housework, I'll make dinner and a birthday cake too.
Fantastic.
And I'll make a birthday banner for the front door.
At 5:30 p.m.
How are you two getting on?
I've made the banner.
And I've vacuumed and tidied up everywhere. What about you?
Well, dinner is cooking, but I haven't made the cake yet. If I don't start now, it won't be ready.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Yes, it'll help if you wash the dishes.
Right. Come on, Will.
At 7:30 p.m.
They're home. I can hear the car.
Let's go to the door.
What's this? Happy birthday, Mum.
Hi, Mum.
Happy birthday!
What a lovely surprise.
Unit 8, Lesson 5, Listen and Speak. Part 1.
Welcome to this week's Speak Your Mind, your chance to say what you want to say. Now, it's possible that the city might be able to get some money from the government for a special project. So this week, we're discussing your ideas for a really good project for the city. If we could get this money, what would we do with it? What would we spend it on? How could we use it to make everyone's lives better? Who would like to make the first suggestion? Yes, you, sir, the man in the green sweater. What are your ideas?
Part 2. Well, I've been a taxi driver for 30 years and I've spent thousands of hours on this city's roads. And too often, I can't move. It takes hours to get across the city. And why? It's because of our narrow old bridge across the river. So, here's my suggestion. If we built a new bridge across the river, cars could move through the city faster. And you see, if transport in the city worked better, life would be better for everyone.
Well, thank you. That sounds a great idea. And a lot of people seem to agree with you. Now, what other ideas are there? The young woman in the blue jacket, please.
Well, I've got a young family and I have to do a lot of shopping. What I really want is one really big modern shopping centre. If we had a new shopping centre, all the important shops would be in one place. If people could find everything together, they would be able to do their shopping more easily.
So, there's another interesting idea. Now, let's hear from someone else. You, sir, the thin young man in the shirt and jacket.
Thanks. Well, city life is great, but people don't want to drive around the busy streets all the time. And we can't go shopping 24 hours a day. No, sometimes people need somewhere quiet to go, and I'm thinking of a park. Now, if we created a beautiful new city park, thousands of people would be able to enjoy this green space. And you see, if all of us had a place to relax and enjoy ourselves, this would help to build a better, stronger community.
Thank you. So there we have a third idea. Now, we've had 3 very good suggestions. Are there any more?
Unit 8, Lesson 5, Pronunciation. Part 1.
The. This. 30. Thousands. Through. That.
Thank you. Other. Everything. They. Their. Thin.
Part 2.
The. This. That. Other. They. Their.
30. Thousands. Through. Thank you. Everything. Thin.